TrickLife.com.
In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to pimp out your Firefox. This is a freshly installed Firefox. I know the window is a little small, but it's small so it'll look nice when I upload it into YouTube or Google Video because they resize the video. If I upload a very large window, it's going to look very smudged. But in this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to use Firefox more efficiently to get what you're searching for faster. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unclutter the setup. All I have to do is right click here or here and click Customize. I like the Google toolbar. You can search Google toolbar on Google to install it. It's really easy. I like the page rank because it tells you if for example, if you hear about a company, if somebody calls you or something advertising a product, you can check that company up online. They might have a website, but let's say their page rank is 0. That means their site is probably crap or a new site that they're trying to spam. Or if you're on a boring site and it has a page rank of 9, you should double check that site because it's probably something good. You're missing something. It also has a spell check thing that's very useful for forums and stuff and educational work. So I like to have Google Toolbar. One thing people don't know about Google Toolbar is you can rearrange the icons. For example, if I want to put the spell check up here, I can move it and I can actually delete other pieces of Google Toolbar's options. So if it looks cluttered, don't worry, you can resize everything. If you screw up, don't worry because they have a restore default set button. So that'll restore all your icons the way they were. Now if you notice, it still looks kind of cluttered. It has those 3 ranks of junk. And I'll show you how to remove them in a minute. Right now I'm just dragging and dropping pieces. For the purpose of this tutorial, I actually won't be using the Google toolbar. I'll take off this and all that mess. There's actually many quick keys that'll help you. For example, if the backspace key will take you back. It's the same thing as the back button. F5 is the same thing as refresh. There's a lot of other ones, but those are the easiest to memorize. Also, Control T opens a new tab. To get rid of these ranks of nothing, just right click and that'll remove them. Just uncheck the buttons. Now the first thing I want to do is introduce you to quick keys. For example, there's some built in. Google foo. It's going to do a Google search for foo. First I type Google and then I type the keyword I want. There's also a Wikipedia search, WP, Wikipedia, and then World War II. So basically WP, World War II, and it's going to give me the page on World War II on Wikipedia. It's very, very quick, and it's awesome. A lot of people don't know about this, and it's probably the most useful tool on Firefox. I'll show you how to add your own. For example, let's say I go to imdb.com a lot. I always go to this website because if I want to check a movie out or see a movie with a friend, I always check the ratings. For example, if they say, I want to watch Zoom, I check the IMDb ratings for Zoom, and it says, oh my god, that's the worst movie ever. So I don't watch the movie. I always look up stuff in the site. To add your own keyword, quick keyword for it, I right click here under Search IMDb, and I'm going to scroll down to Add a Keyword Search. Add a keyword for the search. You might not be able to see. Add a keyword for the search. And I'm going to type IMDb as the title, and as the keyword just I. So anytime I want to watch a movie now, let's say I'm on Google, I want to watch a movie, let's say Bloodsport, how's that movie? And it's going to do an IMDb search for Bloodsport automatically. 1998. Alright, it already found the movie. That was quick. There's another site I like, it's called urbandictionary.com. And it's basically a slang dictionary. The users upload slang definitions and people vote them down or up. For example, I was in an Italian restaurant one day and there's this dirty couple. They said, do you have any baggage? I didn't know what that meant, so I looked it up in the Urban Dictionary. Baggage. Yeah. And it gives me the definition. I'll let you guys look that up. But to add a quick search for this, it's really easy. It's the same process as IMDb. You right click here, add a keyword for the search. I'm going to click Urban Dictionary. It doesn't really matter what you put as the name, but as long as you put a keyword. I type U here. So now every time I want to search a slang word, for example, what is for shizzle? It'll take me to the urban definition page for shizzle. It's a very useful search. You can also use it for Webster.com and other stuff. Let me get to YouTube. YouTube.com. It's a great video site. If I search for kittens, I can add a quick search, add keyword, and I can type YouTube, and I can type Y. Here's a whole bunch of kitten videos. So let's say I'm on Google. I'm on google.com, and then I feel like looking up kittens. I type Y and then just type kittens, and it'll give me a bunch of kittens. Now what about view count or other stuff like that? Can I still see them like this? There's no right click, add keyword for view count. So what if I want to arrange the results by view count? To arrange the results by view count, you right click, you click the button here, and it's going to arrange by view. Now you need the query URL, and I'm going to copy the URL up here. This is going to be kind of complicated, so just follow me, and it'll actually seem a little bit easier. It doesn't matter if you get it at first or not. So I right click YouTube, and I paste here the URL I just got, and I'm going to replace the word kittens with %s. That's all I have to do. Let me recap. After clicking view count, I click Control B in bookmarks. I right click YouTube. I change the word kittens to %s, and then I just click OK. So if you follow those instructions, you'll be okay. So again, I'm on Google. I type Y kittens, and now it orders by view count. It works great. You can also add it for like stocks and stuff. finance.google.com. I add keyword search. I'm not going to go through that again. Now the next thing I want to show you is, for example, if you're on mail.yahoo.com. Usually when you sign into sites, you type your name and password, click login, and usually it asks you, do you want to remember the sign-in information? In this case, it did not. And that's because some sites have a autocomplete feature that basically says, don't save passwords. To disable this feature, let's go to Google. Google. Now let's type always remember password firefox. And I'm going to go to the second jimmyr.com site, and I'm going to click this free Firefox bookmarklet sites, and it's going to open a new window or something, and it's going to have a remember passwords thing, and it's kind of funky. This is a weird thing to do, but I basically click this and I drag it onto my toolbar. Allow no option. Oops, wrong one. Where is it? Remember passwords. I'll go ahead and delete this one. Always remember passwords. It's a script. I'm going to drag the script onto my bookmarks. Now when I go to Yahoo, mail.yahoo.com, if I click here first, it says it removed the autocomplete feature. So basically now it's going to ask me if I want to save this password. It's a very easy to add simple trick that is extremely useful, especially if you want to be secure and have long passwords. Now the next trick I want to show you is the video downloader. It's not really a trick. So we type video, whoops, let's go to google.com, type video downloader. And this video downloader, you can add the extension right here. just click Install Extensions down here, and click Install when you're ready. Or you can add the URL. But basically, you can paste any URL or use the extension, and it'll let you download movies from YouTube, Google Video, and other stuff. It is also very useful. Thanks for listening to this tutorial. This has been a tutorial from JimmyRye.com. Check us out for more tutorials.
TrickLife.com